So today's our Teach CTE Day. We have encouraged high school juniors and seniors from around the state of Montana to come on to campus here at MSU in Bozeman to join us to learn a little bit more about career and technical education, both formal and non-formal teaching options, whether that means teaching agricultural education, business education, industrial technology, or family consumer sciences in a middle school or high school setting, or even if they're interested in communications, leadership, and extension education, so more of the non-formal side of teaching out in Montana.
We've been working with the Agriculture Education Department and Business Education from the University of Montana Western and Family Consumer Sciences Education, which is based here at MSU as well, and a few other areas to really help them learn what it is to be a CTE teacher and kind of try it on before they graduate high school, and to help with the recruitment and a pipeline of future teachers because we have a major shortage.
So what got me into CTE in high school? I'm originally from Broadwater High School, that's in Townsend, Montana. I went there my entire middle school, elementary, high school career, and my real passion for CTE kind of started in high school. I mean, I was from a family farm in Townsend, grew up around agriculture my entire life, learned how to use tools and work with my hands at a younger age. But when I hit high school and was a founding member of our agricultural education program, we got the great opportunity to get more involved in the career and technical education world. Not only did we talk about plants, sows, and cows, we also went into shop classes. We learned about technology, drones, precision agriculture. And as I took more classes in that, I became very fascinated and more involved in the CTE. And when the opportunity arose, I believe it was my junior year, was when the first Teach Ag Day was brought here to Montana State. And I very willingly signed up to be one of the first students to attend. I had a great time at the Teach Ag Day, which is now known as CTE Day. I learned a lot, and from there my passion just kept growing for CTE, and so now I'm here at Montana State. I had a great advisor that encouraged me to come here. She was very inspirational in keeping me on track with the CTE, and really I owe a lot to my high school ag classes to keeping my interest in agricultural peaked and pushing me to go into the CTE field.
Career and technical education is actually the culmination or the bringing together of all of your academic subjects as well as all of the technical skills. And it's a way to bring what you learn in school into the workforce so that you can contribute to society and earn a living, frankly.
The importance of CTE education is we get to teach life skills. And what's exciting about that to me is that the kids can use them right now. In my particular area of family and consumer sciences, we talk about financial literacy, and I help prepare kids for college, whether it's deciding what they want to do, what schools they might want to go to, applying for financial aid. And I had a student last year that got a $5,000 scholarship from work she did in my class. And so those types of things that students can use right now are really important out in the world.
Career in tech ed is important not only because we have so many jobs available, but because they're high-paying jobs. That's really the big thing for most of us, is when we're trying to talk to our students, is letting them know that the opportunities that are out there maybe doesn't require a doctorate to be able to get that high-paying job, and that's really what gives us something to go with on an everyday basis. Those kids, when they find out that they can make money maybe in their hometown in a little old town of Montana, that's a big deal, and that's something that we strive to get through to our students.
I think having those CTE courses in high school is very important, so you get real world connections to your core classes, so it makes more sense, and then you have more real world experience once you get out of high school.
I find that CTE is important in our schools to help our kids. Our kids are well-rounded variety of different things that we work with. We do a lot with hands-on innovation, inventing with our students, and being able to run different pieces of equipment and have that opportunity to explore and develop new talents. So with the Technology Student Association, I do a lot with the computer science program, which is a new program for us this year, so we're able to develop new technologies in our school. We do our engineering, which is feeding right into the different colleges that we have, and that's been really interesting to have the kids go through and learn the basic engineering design process.
I think what's interesting about maybe being able to teach CTE is being able to pass on what I've learned from here in Bozeman and what I've learned from my teachers. Because I'm a big believer in the philosophy of giving back to people who have given to you. So I feel like if I could give back to my community through CTE what they have taught me, I think would be a really great thing. So that's why I'm interested in that.
I encourage the CTE classes. It's more of a hands-on training for kids. It seems like my students who don't excel in the sciences and the math and the English department come into my classes and excel in the industrial arts classes. I have one young man who just he despises history and English and all those classes, and he come in, he's a freshman, no, a sophomore this year, and he can out-weld me in some of the welds he does now. So it gives him another chance, another avenue to look at. And then if they're not college bound, I try to get students set up to either go to the CT classes, the career colleges. I have a lot of kids that are doing apprenticeships now and doing stuff like that.